What's up, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Welcome to your September 2020 tarot readings. We're going to go ahead and get into the week to week for you. If you would like to see what's going on with your love, your finances, and getting some oracle and power cards, go ahead and check out my Patreon down below for the extended reading. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the week to week because September is a pretty wild month for y'all. Let's go ahead and see what's going on week to week. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is going on week to week for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising? I'm gonna do such a bad job at putting the cards together for me right now. Okay. Alright, let's see what theme is popping up for the first week. Seven of Swords for the first week. Okay, so I talked about it in your astrology because a lot of you, if you're Cancer risings, you may be sidereal Gemini risings, and I just posted the Gemini rising astrology video on my Patreon. Definitely check out my Patreon. We're gonna talk a lot about there. We talk about a lot of stuff on there. It just started, that's my first video, so there's nothing on there but that video. But hey, there's going to be a lot of stuff on there, so join the party, link down below. Anyways, in your video though, I was talking about how you have Mars going stationary and then retrograde in the 11th house, house of friends, network, circles, and then we have Seven of Swords coming out. Seven of Swords, that's like arguments, ill intent, stealing. We'll talk about it more. I just want to find out what date was Mars retrograde again. I think it was the 9th. Yeah, 9th. Mars retrograde on the 9th. So I think the first week is gonna be you're gonna start feeling this Seven of Swords. So this is also the theme of deception, theme of people with ill intent. That's coming out. I think you're gonna see your enemies super clear the first week of September, and that is your advantage. Because right off the bat, beginning of the month, let's see what card is kind of confirming this energy of Seven of Swords, please. Confirm this energy of Seven of Swords. Okay, so we have again another 7 number, 7 of Pentacles. So I feel there's this energy for you, Cancer, the first week. So while you're kind of perhaps facing this drama or this attack or this person with ill intent, whatever, I think you're also kind of maybe feeling a little tired or a little burnt out by work, or feeling like you're putting in a lot of work but not getting enough recognition for the work you're putting in, or not enough just gains for the work you're putting in. But Seven of Swords is always that energy of keep it pushing, keep it going. I'm sorry, not Seven of Swords. Seven of Pentacles is always that energy of keep it pushing, keep it going, because you're 7 out of 10 of the ways there. Why would you stop here? Why would you stop now? Why did you stopping? Because there's blockages or bumps in the road. There's been bumps this whole time. And you know it. And I don't know what this blockage is, but I feel like it could make it feel like this person's making it feel a lot heavier for you than it actually is. Okay, so I want to get an advice card or solution card on this energy, because it's very interesting. It kind of seems like you it almost seems like being put down by somebody else. But let's go ahead and I was just asking for solution cards, and these two popped up so quick. I have Death, Scorpio energy present. I have Swords, air energy present. I immediately thought of Gemini energy, but Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy, Scorpio energy present. But yeah, so let's talk about the 9 of Swords first. I think I'm a little more drawn to this one. 9 of Swords. So 9 of Swords is kind of that card of being up, overthinking, paranoid, anxious, just in your head. The mental dialogue usually when this 9 of Swords comes out in somebody's head is off balance, or there's kind of it's been poisons. You kind of have to do spiritual surgery and pull the weed out of whatever is causing them to kind of be triggered so much. Sometimes this could be like a triggered energy, which I feel like is kind of what it is, like Seven of Swords energy here triggering this. But that, I think this Death card is kind of like the end of that mental anxiety. I feel like this is almost like a rising above, because thing with Scorpio energy is it masters its fears. Whatever makes you the most anxious, whatever throws you off the most, Scorpio energy masters it. So I feel like that's kind of what is happening for you the first week, is like these things are being triggered because you then master this. We have such strong Jupiterian energy. Jupiter is in its sign of Sagittarius, and you have the 9th house being illuminated. Cancer risings in particular, who, if you're sidereal Gemini, you will have your 9th house illuminated with that full moon. So there is an energy of like being able to rise above. All right, being able to rise above what makes you the most scared, being able to rise above what throws you off, what makes you the most anxious, whatever gets you every time. You know that thing in your life that gets you every time. First week of September, no, we're rising above it. We're rising above it. All right, let's see what's going on second week of September for Cancer and Cancer rising. Second week of September, Cancer and Cancer rising. Okay, so here's our theme. And the theme of Page of Pentacles for the second week of September for you guys. I really like that for you guys, because Page of Pentacles for me is always a card of advance of go ahead and embark on that journey. Go ahead and, you know, if you want to join a program, if you want to join a school, or if you are, you know, wanting to further education, whatever, like this is always the go to do it. This is kind of my card where it's like, this is your time to invest in yourself, to focus on your career. You've like graduated from the Ace to the 10, and you've moved on to the suits now. Now we're a page. You know, from there we move to Knight. From there we move to Queen. From there we move to King, and so on. And I feel like this is like the beginning of that. So you have to be careful with this energy of contracts, because you have to be careful of what you sign up for, because whatever you sign up for, you're in it. Usually with this energy, like you're in it. So if you sign up for a program and you pay up front, you gotta finish that program now. You sign up for a school or whatever, you gotta finish that school now. So it's that energy of like, whatever you commit to, make sure you know what you're committing to. Read between the lines, you know what I mean? You sign up for a car or whatever, you committing to those payments. So there is a theme of commitment happening with the second week for you guys, but it's usually commitment to material, to commitment to gain, commitment to work type commitment with Page of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on with let's see what's like confirming that energy for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is confirming this energy for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? Ooh, that fell on the floor. Let me grab that. Oh, 2 cards fell on the floor. Okay. Okay, 2 cards fell on the floor. We have the energies of the World, and Strength was in reverse, confirming these Page of Pentacles. Let's talk about Strength first. I feel like I'm getting intuitive messages on Strength. I'm gonna put that down first. So, Strength in reverse, Cancer. What is this energy of cowardice? Energy of like not feeling, okay, I want to say cowardice. I would say it's more so of, it can be an energy of self-doubt. It can be an energy of just like pride, even. Like pride is in the way of this. It could be a theme of like ego, so out of balance. So ego can be too big, or ego can be not being fed enough. Ego has to be fed because ego deals with vitality. So if ego is not fed, vitality isn't fed. You know what I mean? So we have to make sure, yes, we have good egos. We have healthy egos. We have enough egos to go about our day-to-day thinking we're good, thinking we can make it. So usually this means ego's too big or ego's too small, ego's too out of whack. But for me, this kind of seems like Cancer wanting to revert into its shell because it's moving into bigger and better things, and it's scared. It's scared it's not going to live up to it, because Leo is the sign of living up to things, living up to legacies, living or you know, it's a kingly energy. And I feel like that is a difficult theme for Cancer, which is so the opposite. It wants to be in its shell, and it wants to, you know, it's safe with its small little environment. So Leo energy can sometimes be difficult for Cancer energy to step into, but it's time to step into that because we have the energy of the world. So destined moments, beautiful portals. You can see how it makes like a little circle portal because it marks an ending and a new beginning. The World card, it marks cycles as well, so breaking it from one cycle into another cycle. So I think this next cycle might intimidate you guys a bit, and it probably has to do with, like I said, school, career, maybe even like if you're publishing books, if you're authors, if you're content creators, if you're like, I don't know, whatever you're working towards, Cancer, though, it's kind of like there's an opportunity to really rise to that, and I think you guys are feeling it, and you're feeling a little stressed, you're feeling a little worried, feeling a little scared, feeling like just feeling a little small, you know, feeling a little small to it. Let's see what advice wants to come out for Cancer. Let me see. Make sure you guys can see. So this was advice for you in your second week. All right. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. This double energy. Like the key to this, I think, is the theme of bondage. That's kind of coming up to me. When I think of devil, I think of someone being bonded to something, or something being chained to something, or this like attachment that we carry with us. So it could be like, for instance, like this theme of maybe like not feeling good enough, or there is this also theme, like now that these two cards are coming out together, there is this also theme of like celebratory moments, not like you being scared of these celebratory moments because they always get taken away. All right, there's like that idea of like, I'm scared for like opportunities and to commit to these good things because they never last. They always get carried, or they always get taken away from Cancer. And so don't be afraid of that. That is like that bondage, that trauma. That is what is going to be worked through the month of September. And you know, I'd have to do individual readings, of course, to understand what that could be, but I feel like that bondage, like that release, is key to you being able to follow your ambitions and not lose yourself. It's key to you feeling good about what you do, feeling proud about what you do, feeling confident in what you do. We have to release that fear, right? Because celebratory moments are coming, all right? Page of Pentacles here. This is a green light to pursue, right? World is here too, destined moments. All right, so that was our second week. Let's see what themes are coming up third week for Cancer. What theme is coming up third week for Cancer? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. What theme? Ooh. No, that didn't quite fall all the way. Did we pull it? Okay, I'm gonna have you guys look at it and then put it back. If it comes back, it comes back. We're not gonna talk about it because I'm asking the cards to fall, but that was the Emperor that almost fell. Let's keep going. Justice. Look at how similar these cards look, and they both came out. So I'm just gonna pull the Emperor out too, and let's talk about it. Because like I said, something that's interesting about these cards is they look kind of the same. It's like this man sitting wearing red, gold on top of his head. Let's talk about the Hierophant first before we talk about this. Hierophant's, it's interesting this card comes out because we have Uranus and Taurus, and Uranus reminds me a lot of the Hierophant card in a sense where it deals with unorthodox and orthodox themes of life. Hierophant kind of deals with that. Hierophant deals with like traditions. It can deal with marriages. It can deal with like popes, churches, stuff like that. Your spiritual beliefs, your higher beliefs. The Hierophant is like it can also be for me personally, like it could also be meaning your guide. Like your guide has a message for you. It can also kind of be like the card that it's associated with, which is why when I saw the Hierophant and then I saw Justice card fall, I was like, fuck it, we're pulling a Hierophant. I feel like the card that it falls with, it can sometimes tell me what the key is. we have keys here with the Hierophant energy. So I feel like third week is when we kind of unlock that ninth house energy, unlock kind of like our soul's purpose, what we're doing, what what we were reincarnated to do. And I feel like we're also paying karmas, serving karmas, receiving karmas, energy of justice. So the scales rebalancing karmically, going down the third week essentially, and you getting keys to something. We're gonna see what those keys are. Keys to justice. So what is this? Let's see. I'm just seeing because you had themes of like friendships the first week and kind of like rising above that, and then you had themes of connection with yourself and your own self-confidence and your own motivation and your own like fears kind of like coming up. So perhaps there's this energy of like getting the keys to finally overcome that. I'm gonna pull a supporting card because I feel like the reason why I'm not picking up on a specific theme is because it's different themes for all of you guys. So I'm actually not gonna pull another card, but however this resonates, I see that being the third week. It's like the week you figured out, the week justice is paid, the week karma is paid. You know what I mean? It seems like it's a big week, the third week for Cancer. It seems like it's a big week for everybody, the third week. Alright, I just want to see what advice comes out or what comes out to confirm. What's coming out to confirm? Wow, so what's coming out to confirm is the Seven of Rods. So, this is kind of like my underdog card. So if there is in any way, ooh, that fell on the floor. If there is in any way you are underdog, Cancer, I think that justice is served for sure, third week. If there are people messing with you, picking on you, that justice is served that week. So anyone who messes with you beginning of the month, first week, like it comes back third week, okay? Interesting. Let's see what advice it has. I think scandals or like if Cancer gets into any drama third week, that's gonna come right back, or it seems tied to first week. Okay, so for advice we have Temperance. I like this for you. So Cancer, we have Temperance as your advice card. So this kind of, I think, means it's kind of this energy of like shedding these petty attachments. All right, because with Temperance, like it's angel energy, it's energy of air, energy of flight, energy of flying, energy of wings, energy of rising. You have to be light to do that type of movement, to elevate like yourself like that. You have to feel light. So there's this energy of, I think, just dropping these petty attachments or dropping these petty dramas, like not really like letting that be a weight on you anymore, or not really letting that even have like be in the energetic field. There's this energy of balancing the emotions with the water cups going back and forth. So being able to just flow and understand and still see the emotions, still feel the emotions flowing back and forth, but having them in control. All right, so there's energy of like getting to a place of neutral, getting to a place of unbiasedness and unbotheredness. That is key the third week. Let's see what's going on fourth week. Let's see what's wrapping up this month for you guys, Cancer. Tower. All right, so fourth week, the theme we have is Tower. So I feel like we know what the Tower means, so I just want to see what the confirming card is, and then we'll talk about the Tower theme. What is this confirming card? I'll give my deck like a good shuffle. Alright, we had one card that followed the moon in reversed. Alright, so there's energy of Tower coming in with the moon in reverse the fourth week. So I feel like there is going to be maybe, like I said, an event or sudden change, or perhaps this is an older tower, perhaps this is crumbles of the tower. Like I said, I feel different energies for different Cancers, but there's this energy of the tower coming to a crumble, or like whatever like themes, people, situations in life that aren't secure, aren't steady, aren't like going to last through the winds of life with you, through the long run with you, that's coming down. That's coming to a close. That's coming to light. That's coming clear. And I think that's important for Cancer to realize, because Cancer is it's a Sattva sign. And it's also a very nourishing sign. So it's a sign that will sustain. It will sustain. So it's important for Cancer to see the truths in like people and connections and all that, because otherwise it'll just keep sustaining like things that isn't working for it. So I feel like this, like, again, wraps up whatever is going on in the first week for you. This wraps up again like those 11th house themes. It's funny, after, you know, 4th week is going to be significant because we're going to have the nodes shifting. And like I said, you can subscribe to my Patreon for more of that information, but that is going to, I think, be made clear. And I think it's not going to be surprising. I think it's not going to be a disturbance. I don't think this month is a month of disturbance for you, because you have a good 4th house energy. If you're Gemini, if you're sidereal Gemini rising, you have good 4th house energy. So I think security wise you will be okay. But I think like you will have to deal with like these other life themes of outsideness, which can be difficult for Cancer, because Cancer is inward energy. It wants to focus on itself. It wants to focus on its home. It wants to focus on its own things. It can be difficult to deal with all this outward energy, but this whole month is very outward energy for you. All right, let's see what advice. I feel like there's an energy of coming out of shell for Cancer. I don't know. This is too much advice cards. We're going to put it back because I want one or two cards to fall. I want it to be very clear with the advice. So I'm gonna give it a good shuffle. What advice do you have for Cancer in regards to that Tower moment? I like this. We have 4 rods, so actually celebratory moments come from this. Happy moments come from this. So I feel like this is a tower that needs to crumble. This is a tower that you should just ride through. Ride through, let it crumble. It needs to. It leads to beautiful moments. So not all tower moments are bad. I feel like tower can have like a really negative, malefic energy to it, because it's like loss of something, but sometimes it's loss of something that was hurting you, or loss of something that was, like I said, it was never even stable enough to ride with you through the winds of time. So, you know, life said, out with that, in with this, in with like a castle. See how this castle, we had the tower crumbling, but now we got a castle. Now we got people at the castle. Now we got these rods. It looks like a celebration. It looks like a whole party up in this place. So I think that's what's happened. Is out with that old, in with the new, in with like alignment, in with what's making you fucking happy. Who this Cancer eating right now? It's sending me. All right, so if you're on YouTube right now, go ahead and hop on to my Patreon. I'm going to be pulling a couple of cards. I'm going to be pulling some cards to see what dynamics are going on in your love life, what can be worked on, what are some blockages, and then we're going to pull some love advice cards. All right, Cancers, that was it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you would like to watch the extended version, click the link down below and sign up for my Patreon. It's only $5. I think it's really worth it. We also posted the astrology reading for Gemini rising, and most Cancer risings may be sidereal Gemini rising, so check that out. And yeah, thank you so much for making it this far. I'll see you guys in my next video.